everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Angie. I am here today to do a read from my Pisces for the month of December 2020. As usual, I hope everyone is taking care of both their physical and their mental health. Definitely getting your meditation on if you practice some yoga, getting your rest on, adequate amounts of rest, okay? Knowing when to stop and take a break for self. Definitely watching what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, making sure that you are manifesting good, positive vibes, getting your deep breathing exercises on, but taking a moment for yourself, holistically, healthily, and generally taking care of you, okay? I do hope you guys are taking care of yourself and spreading the wealth and the love. I also want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you for joining us here in the Serenity Circle. Thank you for sticking with us through the year. I know I started late in the year, but I'm thankful for everyone who has subscribed, who has stuck around, who has watched my videos. And if you are new, welcome to the Serenity Circle, where we spread inspiration, love, and empowerment and motivation for those who need it. We are in Sagittarius season. We are closing out 2020. I hope you guys have definitely, seen what you are going to be, pursuing for 2021, been positive throughout this year, no matter the changes, no matter what kind of obstacles have come your way. We are definitely staying hopeful and positive here. Let's get the read on from my Pisces. Spirit guides, angels, universal energy, show us what we need to see from my Pisces for the month of December 2020. What messages do you have from my Pisces for the month of December 2020? Show us what we need to see. What messages do you have from my Pisces for the month of December 2020? What information do you have for my Pisces for the month of December 2020? Guide us, guard us. And this is for Pisces. This is for the sign of Pisces for December 2020. Give us one more card for this read. Thank you, universal energies, spirit guides, angels, and archangels. Give us one more card for Pisces. Alrighty. Three of Swords. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. With the swords, we see that as energies of cutting. It's air energy, but it's also energies of cutting and removing, especially lies, secrets, the unknown, immaturity, coming into yourself, figuring out what works for you and what doesn't work. Definitely taking some action. This is Sagittarius season, time of adventure. So definitely taking that fire energy and making it work for you. And the page is understandable. He's new, he's wanting to pursue, he's wanting to move forward, he's wanting to get into it, he's wanting to be a part of the action, but he may not have all the information needed, or he may not be fully aware or did the research needed to, to become the king, to stand firm in any particular belief. So he's just definitely just moving forward. Maybe some stuff that he's not aware of, some stuff that's, still hidden, haven't been revealed as yet, but he's definitely ready for battle. He's ready to take on anything that comes his way, which is good. That's very, very powerful energy. Coming into the month, you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Tower, and you have the Five of Rods. Somebody has been working hard to make some changes in their life, some definitely drastic changes, something that was definitely needed. And it has to do with the way you relate to people, the way how you interact with people, or the way how they interact with you, putting a stop to arguments and fusses and, chaos. So this is about addressing the chaos that you've come into the month with, or some chaos from the past. or someone in your story who has just been very chaotic, some kind of toxic energy. But you've definitely been working hard at making these changes necessary, improving on yourself, getting to know you better. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. You've been working on yourself, doing some self-work, which is beautiful energy. Changing the game, changing the way people see you, changing the way they interact with you, or the things that you say to people, and how the effect that it has. But it's still about learning. It's still about growth. There's a lot more room for growth in this particular relationship. If you're in a relationship or in a job, you want to progress, you want to invest, you want to move forward, you want to take the next step. You want to definitely take that leap of faith, but it's definitely about, working hard, continuing to work hard at making these changes that you're seeking, being the change that you're looking for. Your current energies, you have the Star, you have the Two of Rods, and you have the Nine of Rods. Lots of rods energy, lots of fire. And that's usually Aries, Leo, or Sag, but there's a lot of fire here coming up in the cards. And the Star is about, renewals, about, letting go of the old, being vulnerable, knowing that better days are coming, about hope, about staying true to who you are. Celebrating the best parts of yourself, celebrating your beauty, being confident in yourself, spiritual growth. It's about, improvement and empowerment, being hopeful. And as you look out into the universe for more, you have the world in your hand, but you are a universal thinker, a galaxy thinker, generational wealth kind of thinker. So you are thinking beyond the expansions of where you are right now into what else is out there. And with the tools, there's always, more to come. There's always a double, a dual. There's always two sides to the story. Things that you're working on, things that you're wanting to improve on. So you're looking for better days. It's a battle. It can feel overwhelming at times, being in the eye of the storm, always feeling like no matter how much you fought or how much you've tried, there's still more to go. There's still things you have to do and lessons you have to learn. And that's all part of life. Definitely it is. But stay hopeful. Coming through the month of December, you have Judgment, you have the Death card, and you have the Three of Swords. When I was doing the pre-shuffling and saying my meditation and my prayers, this card popped out. It's not always about, someone else has a third person in the story, or, they're cheating on you with someone else. But there's definitely things that you aren't aware of that are heartbreaking or have caused some heartbreak to other people. Because this seems like, you're moving towards something better. You're moving towards a battle, towards, fighting for what you believe in. So this may be a relationship that you were in that left you feeling definitely heartbroken or disappointed. With the Judgment is about renewals, reconciliation, making new, letting the universe guide you. They're above this couple, this family setting. So, knowing that you're divinely guided, that you're covered in universe, so the angels have you. They're walking you through this. They're announcing what they need for you to see or say or do. So this is about making an announcement. Definitely about speaking your truth, speaking what you believe in. Cutting through the lies and the stories that you've been told for so many years or so many generations. Breaking curses then, because with the Death card, it's out with the old. It's also Scorpion energy, and that's about transforming energies, transforming, your viewpoints, dying of the old energies that no longer serve you, letting go of the past, dying of the ego, telling yourself that you know what's right for you, that you always have control, that you're always, moving in the right direction, and just letting go and letting the universe guide you. Let go and let God. That's what I always hear. But this has caused you a lot of heartbreak in the past, something that you're trying to break a cycle of, because you're working hard to, change your viewpoint, change the way how you approach people or approach this person. And this is about, being heartbroken in the past. It's coming up in your future energy, so it's just something that you have to work on. Addressing what the heartbreak is instead of putting it on the back burner, letting yourself feel it, letting yourself feel the release of this energy, whatever it was that had you feeling disappointed or heartbroken in the past. There's a call for you to die of that energy, to let go of that energy. Release it. Cut through all the lies and the stories that you've been told or you've been telling, and definitely release that. Release the heartbreak, release the unsurety. There's room for growth. There's a lot of room for spiritual growth, but you're going to have to, be willing and ready to let go. You guys are natural healers, so you know how to heal you better than you know how to heal everybody else. And you got to put you first in order for the rest of the world to see what healing looks like, what, reflection looks like, what being vulnerable and being hopeful feels like. But if this is a relationship, there is hope in this situation for you. It's going to cause for you to take on a whole new viewpoint. A lot of growth is going to happen between you and this person if it's a twin flame energy. If it's something that you meant to experience in this lifetime, which usually it is, because there are there are no coincidences. There are consequences, that's for sure. There are consequences because it can lead to more heartbreak. If there's no growth, you will repeat the cycle. But it looks like you came into the month willing to do the work, which is beautiful. Kudos to you, I've never met a Pisces who didn't back down from a good fight, especially when it's going to better you, better your family. And you guys always seem to put family first. You care so much about the little ones especially. That's that generational energy. What you didn't have, you definitely want to see others around you and the little ones experiencing and growing, Give us 3 outcome cards for this read. Spirit guides, universal energies, angels and archangels. Thank you so much for these cards. What else do you have for my Pisces for December 2020? Give us 2 more cards for my Pisces for the month of December 2020. What else do you need for them to see? Show us what we need to see. Okay. Looks like you've been juggling this new idea, this new thought, something that has sparked a new idea for you. And it could be about, being in relationships. It has something to do with being in relationships that lead to heartbreak or making a right turn instead of always going left. Thank you so much. We got 2 cards that popped out. We have the 6 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So you have some Cups energy along with the Scorpio energy. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Also with the Mars card, you may also be dealing with a Scorpio water sign, or that may just be you in the water energy. And that's also Cancer and Scorpio as well as Pisces. You have some Swords, so you may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have a couple of Rods, so it might be some fire involved. Of course, Aries, Leo, Sag. And some Pisces, some Pentacles. So that's that Earth energy. So you all may also be dealing with any sign. It may be any sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But in your outcome energy, you have an Ace of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and of course the Knight of Cups. So in the outcome energy, it's very hopeful. It's very positive because the universe have gifted you with an ace to accompany your Knight, your Page energy. So while you're working on building you and investing in you and seeing some internal growth and some stability for yourself, the universe gifts you. Pow, pow, it's coming down from the heavens above. The universe is gifting you with an ace of a new beginning, a new thought, expansion and growth. And you be juggling this idea of where is it leading, or am I comfortable with where I am right now? So even though the waters are torrential, he's a bit hopeful. He's also a bit sullen because he has to make a choice. He has to make a decision. So he's juggling ideas about, what to invest in. So it may be about, building foundations. If you're in the right setting, if you're in the right place right now, where else is there, for you to grow and go? But it's about personal growth. And this is an innocence. This is a sense of being innocent. This is about taking care of the youth, about, making sure that everyone coming up doesn't have to go through what you went through just to get a light bulb moment. Just when you have the information that you want to share, how can you, spread the word to those who may need to hear it? And with the 2s, always with the 2 energy, lets you know that there's always a duality. There's always a way, a right way, of course, and there's the stagnant way, the way that you've been doing it, or the way that you've been thinking about doing it. So there's a new thought, a new way of thinking about it that will lead to everyone feeling at ease and at peace. And with the Knight coming in to save the day, he's bringing in a new cup, and this cup is about, it's in on a white horse too. So this is all about your growth and expansion. So it looks like this is about spiritual growth. about moving away from the heartbreak and the disappointments, or coming to grips with them, knowing that there's a shadow side. Maybe the juggling is about juggling, your light energy and your shadow energy. Being in a position where you don't, bring pain to a situation, where you're bringing love to the situation, removing the swords. At least addressing them, because in order to remove them, you got to even acknowledge that they're there. Yes, you're filled with heartbreak, and you know what it feels like, and he's bringing in a new cup of feelings. So definitely getting comfortable with your emotions. There's a lot of juggling going on, juggling your emotions and your thoughts, because you have the thoughts here and you have the emotions there. So you have the ace of a new way of looking at it, and you have a knight bringing in emotions for you. So you may have a partner in your life who is your balance, who brings balance for your emotions. Hug them tightly, okay? Thank them for loving on you. Because they're taking away or removing this heartbreak and this disappointment energy from your life. Or maybe this is you bringing that kind of love to this relationship that you're in. And it's a healing energy, because don't forget, you guys are the natural healers of the zodiac. So it's a healing energy, and this is a lot of spiritual growth. You're working hard on tearing down what no longer fits. See, the crown didn't fall. You have the moon energy, and you have the universe sending in this lightning bolt, this pachachow, and it's bringing in the change that's needed. All you're going to have to do is fix your crown at the end of the day, my lovely Pisces, because you are wearing it well. You've been wearing it for so long. You've had to have so much strength to get from where you were to where you're trying to get to. And there's such a level of, of growth, so much opening. So many doors are going to open for you with this balance that you're looking for. It's coming because the universe is gifting it with you, and it's above the hope card. So be hopeful, my lovely Pisces, because change is on the horizon for you. And this is about you. This isn't about, a relationship. This isn't about the boo thing. This isn't about the job, the career. This is about your own personal spiritual growth, your practices. If you need to start meditating, even if it's only for 10 minutes a day. When I first started, it was back in the summertime, and I was doing my walking after I got out of the ICU. The most important thing for me was my own healing. Because before I can address moving forward and finding love and finding what I'm passionate about, which came, I had to first, center myself. I had to first figure out what works best for me as far as my healing is concerned. And the moment you decide to address your own personal healing, the doors start to open for you. Accepting the fact that things that happened before can never happen again, or will never happen again, because they were part of the cycle that you were in and the lesson that you had to learn to get you through it. You had to go through the pain of it so you can be familiar with the pain. Once a child burns their hand on the stove, they will never not burn their hand, because we don't need any problems. Gets too close to something that's detrimental for them, they know how to pull back, and they're well aware that that's hot, that's not something that you want to touch or engage in. So you have a lesson that you can teach to others, because you're the natural healer. So you'll be able to tell people, in order to heal that part of you, you have to dig into it. You have to allow the tower energy to happen, let it fall apart, so that once you start building again and working hard at building you, doors are going to open. The universe is going to bring back to you what you're putting out there. And if you're putting healing energy out there, your healing is going to come in it. And sometimes juggling is necessary, because that shadow side will take over, honey. You'll find yourself snapping off at people, or people snapping off at you, and you want to respond. You want to give them what they're giving to you. Hello. But that doesn't always work for your healing, for your higher energy, for your higher self, for becoming the best you that there is available, for learning the lesson in this particular lifetime, so you don't have to rebirth and start that lesson all over again, okay? But you guys are on your way. This is very hopeful, very positive from my Pisces. I love you guys. Your I am messages, you have I am chosen. Because you're a healer, the universe has selected you for this leg of the race. This is your leg of the race. You have the baton in your hand, for those who've done long distance running. And that baton is very powerful. I mean, in the race, if you drop the baton, you have to go back and get it. If you don't have the baton and you reach the finish line, you have not gained the lesson. You have not brought to them all the tools needed to complete the race. The race is not complete without that baton, okay? So you have the healing power to change to change lives, to affect lives in a positive way, to bring hope to other people. When you're glowing and gleaming hope, everyone else can pick up on it. So that puts you in your element of being a natural healer. You ascend into that position. You can have a job and be at the top of the job, the manager, the boss. You can be, the go-to for everyone else, but you're chosen for a particular inner spiritual growth that everyone else is going to see long before they see your hand held out, to give a gift for Christmas or to give them a gift of a smile. You have the power to change lives. It's in your hands. You can cut through anything that's brought to you once you come into your natural power. And you were chosen for this leg of the journey. This is your race. Okay, let's head forward. Be adventurous. Do what is going to be needed to embrace this growth and expansion and have the balance that you need. You won't be juggling, you'll be balancing, which we all need. We definitely do. Be courageous. Don't give up. And be joyful. Definitely do it with a smile, okay? Continue being that bubbly personality, male or female, that you're accustomed being. Because you never lost. You never lost a thing. Each time this sword went in and it felt like the ending was near and the heartbreak was too much and the disappointment was too much, you were on the break of something new. You were ending, closing cycles, generational cycles, and curses that have been placed on people and placed on you and your family and your ancestors. You are here to break those. That's why you were chosen, because you have the power in your healing nature to heal all of that. So you were born into the sign of Pisces because you will embody all that's needed. And here is all of the signs. So you may have the placements in your chart. You probably have to, do your birth chart and see in which house, in which of the 12 houses this fits into your reading. But you guys are on your way to something great, something grand. And I got a touch of magic was what the title of the reading was, and I hadn't even begun yet. So that's you. You're a touch of magic. It's beautiful to be a touch of magic in someone's day, someone's week, someone's year, someone's life. And that's you. You were chosen for that. Be joyful. Embrace you. Embrace all that you are and all that you're becoming, because there's a lot of spiritual growth coming your way. And this is about you. This is all about you, my lovely Pisces. Okay. That's it for this reading. If this reading resonated with you as usual, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, thumbs up, a heart. Definitely let me know what you were looking to end for 2020. And let's put it on in the comment section what you're hoping to manifest for 2021. I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions where you break your back trying to be somebody that the universe isn't guiding you into. But what are your hopes and dreams for 2021? Leave it in the comment section below so we can definitely give it some positive energies and some positive vibes. Okay. You can also follow me on Instagram, Serenity with Angie Tarot. There's going to be some new stuff coming there for the new year. Okay, we are here for inspiration. We are growing and empowering each other. And I thank you guys for joining me. I am sending you love and light. And what I am unable to give, I ask the universe to continue to manifest all the greatness that is abounding for you. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. We end out the year on a positive note. Take care.